Hey guys, it's Wood here from Pushblock Gaming. I'm here at Showdown Battle Royale 3, and here I'm going to interview my boy Colinies here.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Colinies, thanks for having me, Wood. Appreciate it.
No problem. So you just got done from pretty decent doubles run. What was the experience like with that?
It was pretty good. Me and Daybreak, we teamed once at Aegis in Cleveland, and we actually won that tournament. So we had really high hopes going into this, but fortunately, we just didn't really have our game today like we wanted. The synergy wasn't quite there like it was last time. We were getting out clutched in big situations, and so we got 13th. You know, not great, but I mean, not a terrible day.
People were going game 3 all day long,
yeah.
So it was pretty serious. Like, this is a pretty stacked tournament overall.
For sure.
So singles is about to start up. You're entering that, right?
Yep.
So you've actually been on a sort of a hiatus for a little bit, as far as social media goes and stuff like that. Do you want to? Is that for like a mentality purpose, or just get back in a good mood of the game, or what?
I would say partly. A lot of it is, I noticed that like a big problem I've been having at tournaments recently is like an inability to focus when like the time comes, you know. So, and I realized that like social media and being on my phone is a big part of that. Like, I'm just so engaged in what's happening on the internet, I'm having trouble engaging on what's happening in front of me. So I'm trying to like train my brain to be better about being able to focus on like the task ahead. Okay. So that's part of it.
So just head down, tunnel vision through the tournament. I see.
Part of it is also I just haven't been able to attend a lot of big tournaments recently. Like last year, I went to a big tournament almost like every other week. You know? So it was easy for me to handle the pressure and stuff because I was so used to it. But getting back into it now after not having gone to a lot of tournaments, I need like every advantage I can get. You know what I'm saying?
So you're back on that grind in earnest then, yeah?
Yeah, I have been for sure. I've been practicing a lot recently. You know, playing with loft people and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard you play a lot with False and all that.
Yeah. I'm over there. I'd probably say like 3 or 4 days a week, and we play a good amount of Smash Bros. Not as much as I think people would probably think, but like we do play a lot of Smash Bros.
So with singles starting up soon, have you looked at your bracket yet?
Yeah.
Are you excited or nervous about any projections? Or?
I think I have a pretty interesting path. I have Globo, who is Bayonetta from Missouri. I don't know much about him, but Bayonetta is actually one of my most practiced. It's actually definitely my most practiced matchup, and I play against a lot of really good Bayonettas very often, but obviously the character always scary. You know, I could just get wish time by the edge at 10% and I'm actually dead, so it's just super scary. But
speaking of being dead at 10%, I know you've been playing a lot more Sheik lately.
Yeah.
Do you explain to the folks, because it used to be just Fox,
yeah,
just Fox,
solo main,
and now you've been more and more Sheik as it goes, and now it looks like the Fox is more of like a matchup thing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, Sheik, to me, she, like, reinvigorates my passion for the game. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, but there's just something about the options that she has. I love her combo game. I love being able to recover.
That's a big thing, yeah.
I've been getting edge-guarded relentlessly for 3 years now, you know, and being able to just vanish to this edge and no one bothers me.
It's one less thing to worry about, yeah.
It's beautiful, dude, and, like, there's Sheik, I just love all the options she gives me. I think I realize that characters I like are the characters that give me the most options. So, but I mean, Fox, to me, it's like, it's the character I've been playing all these years, you know, it's the character that I'm best at to this day, and I'm going to use them when I need them, but like, I would like to continue to like craft my Sheik into being the best character it can be for sure.
Right. So, speaking of characters, we got Ultimate on the horizon. Are you copping any characters that you want to try out immediately, or are you just going to go straight back to your mains?
I plan on playing Sheik for sure from day one, but I also want to try more characters because I feel like in Smash 4 I really was like so focused on being a solo main that it kind of limited my perspective of the game, and like counter picks are obviously a very strong tool in the meta, and it was kind of just an aspect of the game that I really missed out on for all these years. So in Ultimate, with how big the roster is and everything, I'd really like to be able to play more characters and really like develop that part of my game of being like a more all-around player, because I've always been a player that struggled with just picking up a character and being like, okay, now I'm good enough to beat you with this character.
Yeah,
you really
have to pour the time into it.
Yeah, for sure, and it's definitely been like a battle for sure, but I plan on trying to become like that kind of player in Ultimate, I feel like.
So any advice for the viewers out there about how to keep your mentality? Because I know you're like one of the biggest grinders out there. How do you keep from burning out?
Burning out is difficult, but I would say the #1 tip I'd have is know when you're working and know when you're on vacation, right? So like when you're playing Smash, it's like you can't just go into it and be like, all right, I'm going to play the game and I'm just going to like grind out, right? You need to be like, all right, today I want to practice this, this, and this. These are 3 aspects of my game that I'm lacking. I'm going to play the game and focus on improving those aspects. So if you do that, you're not just playing the game mindlessly, and you can actually feel a sense of improvement. And when you improve individual aspects of your game like that, it gives you that fulfillment and that motivation. You're not so worried about burning out. But I would also say, just like, for me personally, I can't really play more than 2 hours of very serious Smash Bros. In a row.
Yeah.
Like,
it's exhausting.
So I would usually, when I'm like in a super practice grind mode, I'll usually do about 2 hours on, a couple hours off, 2 hours on, something like that. You know, just get like a good 2-hour session with someone, and then move on, and then do something else, get some food, watch some TV, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you need another hobby that you can like wind down with.
Yeah,
you know,
just to let everything relax.
That's essential. Like recently, I've been learning piano. That's been kind of like my other thing, because I like piano because it's like I'm not competing versus anyone. I'm just like, all it is
bettering
just
yourself.
Yeah, it's just growing myself, right? It's just something I can sit down and I can get better at every day. I don't have to worry about how the other person is improving too. So I would say get a hobby like that. Maybe like drawing. You know, art is really good for people. Just stuff like that.
Okay, so you heard it here first, folks. We got Colinies, the local PR player, and actually avid streamer. If you wanna plug that, you can.
Yeah, twitch.tv/ColiniesTV. You know, I try to stream like 3 to 5 times a week, and I'll be doing a lot of streams with Loft people soon. You know, when Ultimate comes out, we'll be doing Smash Fest all the time and stuff. So definitely come through, give me a follow. You know, ask for some advice in the chat. I love giving advice. I love talking about it, because not only am I helping you, I also like help myself by doing that. So yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go, guys. Look forward to see how you do in bracket, and thank you very much for your time, man.
Appreciate it.